All right, Bassett. Hey, I just want to go through one of your deals that you just got under contract. And I realized that I haven't readjusted your how you're pulling comps to the market. I mean, the way you did it was correct as of, you know, uh, 4 or 5 months ago, the way that we were doing it. But the way we need to adjust the market. So the inventory has gone up dramatically. The market is shifting into more of a balanced market, which means that the buyers and the sellers are kind of equal when it comes to their power in purchasing and selling, which is good for us. But anyways, let me get right to the point. So um, this 1280 East 97th, you came in at 431 on your offer. You got an ARV of 620. Let's go ahead and start. And that is correct as of, that's the ARV that I probably would have used, um, you know, back in February when the market was, when we had like 3,000 houses on the market. But now we've got 11, 12,000 houses on the market, much different market. So I need to kind of adjust you back to the way that we were doing comps. So with this particular property, you went right to this 427, it looks like, and you kind of went somewhere in between there. Um, but what the market is the way we are now, we need to be more precise with our comps. Instead of going right to the high comp, we need to look more localized on the comp itself. So here is our property, the 430. Pretty rough shape. You can see it doesn't have a garage door. See if I can pull it up. Looks like they have a curtain for a garage door, and they've got two pictures. So the thing says down here that it's in really rough shape, and it's been on the market 3 days. Nobody's picked it up yet. So um, I would look more around the property and see what the high solds are here. So we've got this 585, this 580, and this 600. That 600 has a three-car garage, a little newer house, bigger house, 2000 versus 1800. Not completely fixed up, but pretty nice, right? So I would probably lean heaviest on this 585. It looks like, it has a two-car garage like ours. It's a little funky of a house, but um, get past the virtual staging. This is a pretty recent remodel. So this is probably the one I would use. Is this 585 sold in February? So you can even come down 580. So it is sold back in March. So, and it is a little bigger. So maybe not quite 585, maybe like 575 would be the ARV that I would use. But let's make sure that we're using more comps closer to the property now and making sure that we're much more precise on our comps instead of just going right to the high sold, which is, I don't even know where that guy's at, that 620 that you had. It doesn't really matter. These right here really show you the value that you want to be at, and you can take a look at these as well. So no longer are we just going straight to the high sold. We're going to be much more precise with our comps. Make sure you get exactly the comps that are close to the house and much more like it. I think that one that you were looking at was not exactly. I don't even know where that guy. Why is it not showing up? Oh, because I don't clicked. So where'd it go? Oh, it's clear. It's right here. Okay, so it was fairly close. But the reason I wouldn't use this comp, well, um, it's actually not that fixed up. Yeah, it is a buy level. Let me pause this for a second, take a closer look at it. Well, anyways, that comp wasn't even fixed up. It's kind of an odd deal. Um, it's a little bigger. It's on the MLS 4 days, and it went way above asking at 575, which I think would have been a fair price for this house, being that it's not that fixed up. It's a little bigger than ours. Anyways, let me get to the point. We're not, as I said before, let's not go straight to the highest sold in the neighborhood. So, I hate it when it does this, right? So there you go. So, I mean, that is the very highest sold in the neighborhood. We want to make sure that we're really comping this property um, to something that's more closer and is kind of what the comps are actually showing. So just don't go straight to the high sold. Really take a look at the comps and try to figure out the best comp for the property. Um, no longer can we just go to the high sold. For one, we're in a decreasing market, so we can't just go right to the high solds anymore. Let's make sure that we're really competent to, you know, into the range of the high solds here instead of just going right here. Okay, if that makes sense. So really take a look at what's going on in the neighborhood and finding that right comp.